you're really good friends with Nick, but
Yeah.
I just interviewed her recently, and she said she was going to be cooking her entire Thanksgiving feast. So she's really in the kitchen over there. Okay, here is one of my favorites. Check out those massive blue spikes, white gloves, and red shoes. He is styling Sonic the Hedgehog.
How about Sonic? You know, we're happy that Sonic is back. He comes back the first time since 1993. And it's all from the Sega game that was released in 1991. He's 50 feet tall, 65 feet long, and 37 feet wide.
But
He
Kev,
is massive. He feels like he's going to fly right on top of us here
he
in
really
Times
does.
Square.
But Kev, you remember back in 1993, there was a heavy gust of wind, caused Sonic to go a little off course.
Things went a little sideways for Sonic.
Yeah, fortunately today it's a beautiful day out, so he's having a very smooth ride in Times Square. Now, we want to wish him somewhat of a happy birthday, I guess. Not really. I mean, he turned 20 in June, almost legal age.
Sonic is almost legal.
Almost legal. He could stop at a bar along the way here.
Over 45 million copies of the game have been sold. And if you haven't played, have you played Sonic the Hedgehog?
No, I have not. I'm going to just go out in a line and say I have not played Sonic, but I think he's very cute.
Okay, well, look. Okay, maybe you haven't played Sonic, but I bet you have watched Sesame Street.
Of course. Everybody has.
Bright banners, clowns galore, stilt walkers, music, confetti. Yes, this is the big parade feast with all the trimmings. But nobody, and I mean nobody, puts on a parade with the big balloons like Macy's.
And don't blink or you'll miss Sonic the Hedgehog, the newly designed balloon version of Sega's speedy and wildly popular video game toy and TV character with the ability to run at supersonic speed. Sonic is streaking across the sky, announcing his 20th anniversary of Sega's release of a new video game called Sonic Generations.
Take a good look. This 350-pound inflatable boasts two 22-foot-long sneakers, which rockets Sonic down 34th Street toward his next adventure. And heading downtown and making their annual...
Yes, we have an amazing, amazing balloon coming behind us. It is Diary of a Wimpy Kid. There is no time to wimp out right now because that is pretty spectacular. It's making its second consecutive appearance in this parade.
Yeah.
I mean, look, we can almost touch this. That's pretty cool.
25 feet wide, 56 feet tall, and it does feel like you want to reach out and grab them.
Fantastic. This is the best seat I've ever had.
It is a great spot, as you see the balloon going by our spot above the Hard Rock Cafe here in Times Square.
Unbelievable. Margot, what does the parade mean to you? Do you love...
Oh, I love
Flying in from the pages of Abrams' books and recording his second year in the parade is Greg Heffley from Diary of a Wimpy Kid. The balloon, weighing in at a trim 280 pounds, represents Jeff Kinney's best-selling children's book series. More than 58 million Diary of a Wimpy Kid books are in print, Matt.
My kids love this guy. Cabin Fever, the just-released sixth book in the series, enjoyed a first print and get this 6 million copies. That's the biggest of any print book in 2011. Hardly wimpy numbers. Believe me, this kid is holding his own. It's right there in black and white.
Coming our way, it is Buzz Lightyear. He is the star, of course, of Toy Story movies.
And if you have, listen, if you have kids, your kids are Buzz Lightyear crazy. They're Toy Story crazy. My good friend and tennis player Lindsay Davenport, her son has multiple Buzz Lightyear outfits that he puts on all the time, and she's like, I have to carry him everywhere we go.
Now you realize this is his fourth trip in the parade. Now this guy is all about confidence and power and bold fashion choices, kind of like you, Kevin. Well, he likes to wear green and purple space boots. I know that's kind of what you like to do back in Los Angeles.
To infinity and beyond, says Buzz Lightyear.
Now, very cool. Toy Story 3 was nominated for 5 Academy Awards: Best Picture, Best Animated animated feature film, adapted screenplay, original song, and sound editing, and it won the Oscar for Best Animated Feature Film. Toy Story 3 was also the most popular film at the box office last year, with worldwide sales of 1.1 billion with a B.
But and here's the thing to remember, Christina. If you went to see Toy Story 3, you look around, and at the end of Toy Story 3, it's like all the parents are crying. The kids are like, what just happened? What just happened? And the parents, they're bawling. But look at Buzz.
Oh, my goodness.
Look at, it feels like he's coming right at us, doesn't it?
It really
Buzz
does.
is massive, and you can see all the handlers, which is also another cool thing. All the balloons anchored by 2 cars and also a multitude of handlers who kind of steer Buzz. And another thing you might notice is earlier in the evening, they took down all the lights and all the poles and the light poles and all the...
so they could clear the way for all these fantastic balloons and floats. And there he is.
Wow, Buzz.
Alrighty, so it's time to check the...
Taking flight to infinity and beyond is Buzz Lightyear, the popular and fearless space ranger from the universally beloved Disney Pixar Toy Story franchise.
Buzz, who is soaring for the 4th time in our parade, recently starred in Toy Story 3, the most successful animated film of all time. And as the 600-pound spaceman cruises overhead, we should probably remind you that the whole Toy Story gang gets together in the latest Toy Story tune called Small Fry, now playing in theaters. Brand new to the parade is...
Here for the first time is the Aflac Balloonicle, and he's taking to the parade like a duck to water.
In 11 years as spokesman for Aflac, he's captured the hearts of the 50 million people the company insures, as well as the hearts of all the people out here this morning. His only spoken one word is Aflac.
That's not bad. That's pretty good. No, I think I'm going to pass on that. All right, I'll channel my inner quack. Aflac.
That's right. The Aflac duck is enshrined, by the way, on Madison Avenue's Walk of Fame as one of America's favorite advertising icons. And now he's squawking, obviously, on 34th Street as one of our favorite new attractions.
Singing sensation Savannah Uten and this year's American Idol winner Scotty McCreery, all on the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade.
Crescent rolls. I love those things.
Given that we're talking about crescent rolls, are you feeling doughy, Kevin?
I am. The Pillsbury Doughboy taking over the streets, and he is filled with 12,280 cubic feet of helium. The Pillsbury Doughboy, created in 1965 in Minneapolis, Minnesota.
And his proper name is Poppin' Fresh, the Pillsbury Doughboy. Many believe him to be the inspiration for the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man from Ghostbusters.
He is now 46 years old, by the way. He has starred in over 600 commercials for over 50 different Pillsbury products. We both arrived the same time, right about the same time.
Really cool, too. The original voice for the Doughboy was provided by Paul Frees, who also did the voice of Boris and Rocky and Bullwinkle. I didn't realize that was the same voice. That's cool.
No, I was totally confused about that. And how about this?
Oh, my goodness. Look at that.
Gather the kids, make sure they're watching.
Very exciting. But first, with 54 volunteer handlers keeping him in line, here comes that familiar, adorable, blue-eyed, giggling guy into our midst. That's right, it's the Pillsbury Doughboy, rising 5 stories above the street, arms held high, eager to make easy and delicious food ideas for our Thanksgiving and holiday celebrations, Matt.
A symbol of warmth and love, the mascot of Pillsbury could fill this balloon body with over 3 million biscuits. Pillsbury's been bringing families together with simple and tasty food ideas since 1871. Let's head to the mega...
It is the Kool-Aid Man. I drank the Kool-Aid for sure growing up in Arkansas in the South. I was like, cherry Kool-Aid, grape Kool-Aid. I might have about 10 cavities because of it, but
I want to yell, hey, Kool-Aid.
I will respond to that.
Was there anything better than making a pitcher of Kool-Aid when you were a kid?
Not on a 100-degree hot summer day. No, it was the greatest refreshment in the afternoon. Now, he is waving to the crowd with a 6-foot-tall hand. I wonder if he brought enough Kool-Aid for the millions of people lining the streets.
Here's the scary thing. Did you know Kool-Aid was invented in Hastings, Nebraska by a chemist named Edwin Perkins in 1927? Edwin had no idea the effect he would have on America by inventing Kool-Aid.
How do you know so much, Kevin?
It's a scary Kool-Aid fact that's going around in my head. It's all that mountain berry Kool-Aid I drank later.
I really hope somebody is feeding you this information, because otherwise I feel really uneducated.
Kool-Aid making circles, and it's so funny that watching this Kool-Aid, because just a few moments ago, my cousin Steven, who I used to come to the parade with, he tweeted me and said, "Man, your seat is a lot better than ours used to be when we were kids." And I'm like, "Yeah, Steve, it is a lot better up here." And you see Kool-Aid going by.
Oh my goodness. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I have to take a moment of silence, because look who is behind Mr. Kool-Aid, SpongeBob.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. SpongeBob is massive.
This is his 7th appearance in the parade. SpongeBob has the distinction of being the first ever square balloon in the parade. He is dressed in his signature white shirt, striped tie, and of course brown square pants. SpongeBob stands 62 feet high. He is one big boy. Look at him, he looks happy. It takes a lot to make this guy sail today. Tons of handlers walking him down the street here in Times Square. This float is, of course, based on the popular Nickelodeon series SpongeBob, which I didn't really know this, was originally named Sponge Boy. But I guess Sponge Boy doesn't sound as cool.
Now that's a SpongeBob fact. That's a SpongeBob fact. That's amazing.
You know what? I had somebody feeding me that information.
Oh, somebody gave.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
Let's keep it real.
Yeah,
let's keep it real.
Somebody was telling me what to say.
You have on your antlers now. You switched out from your turkey hat to your antlers.
Unbelievable, unbelievable.
And watching all of this right now, Santonio Holmes.
Look at everybody
another one
out
of the
there.
Jets that's out here right now. And Santonio, what's up, man?
I know. I don't think he can hear us, Kev.
No, he can't hear us.
It's too loud out there with all the music.
Only fitting that he's wearing a Yankees hat.
Well, there is nothing but over-the-top holiday excitement in the air.
And on this beautiful day, welcome back to the 85th running of Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade.
We give a big cheer to the colorful clowns in the street and a big oh yeah to our next cool balloonicle. Skateboarding, smiling, and waving to the crowds below is Kool-Aid Man. This gigantic pitcher is proud to announce that 500 million gallons of Kool-Aid are consumed each year worldwide.
Flying courtesy of Kraft Foods, this balloon could actually hold more than 160,000 cups of the newest flavor, which turns out to be peach mango.
Look in the background, straight out of Bikini Bottom, making his 7th appearance in the parade is pop culture icon and eternal optimist SpongeBob SquarePants. The Emmy Award-winning international superstar is seen in more than 171 countries around the world and has more than 28 million friends on Facebook.
Not only is this one of the parade's highest flying inflatables, it's also the first ever square balloon. From our 50th.
So amazing. I
cool
watched this on TV every year from California, and it's so cool to be here live.
How about Mickey right behind us?
Oh, Mickey.
It's Sailor Mickey, that is. He is one of the most beloved Walt Disney characters ever. Of course, Mickey Mouse. This time he's a sailor. He's taking his holiday voyage. You know, he's just having a little holiday travel here, but he's dressed very stylish for it. Mickey Mouse is a big part of the parade tradition. He has first appeared actually back in 1930 as a balloon, which Walt Disney designed himself. And now there he is, sailing in Times Square, just having a little fun day.
Doesn't it feel like he's going to run right into us, like you can reach out and touch him?
They're huge. It looks a lot bigger in person. It's amazing.
For the people at home who don't understand, it's like Mickey really is that close.
Is he saluting? Wow.
Yes, Sailor Mickey is saluting. Maybe the sailors that we saw when we came in from break last time.
Well, look at his feet. His feet are huge. Unbelievable.
This is the best Thanksgiving for me because I get to be here in New York City, and then I'm flying to California, so I have my mom's cooking, so I'm very excited.
You actually be in
Michael Feinstein, thank you very much. It's been a long voyage from Steamboat Willie to Sailor Mickey Mouse now. It's anchors away for this lovable symbol of Disney Cruise Line as 50 crew members guide the 600-pound saluting sailor through the air currents of 34th Street.
This March, Disney Cruise Line will welcome its fourth ship. It's called the Disney Fantasy, and apparently it's featuring the first water coaster at sea, the Aqueduct, apparently more than it's quacked up to be.
Coming up next, the Power Rangers Samurai, pop musical band Cobra Starship, Disney Channel singing star China Anne McClain, all parading by right here live on NBC.
Welcome back and happy Thanksgiving, and look at that behind us. It's Poe.
Everybody was Kung Fu fighting. I love it. It's
Panda.
Poe. Look at him. He is so adorable.
He is massive, isn't he?
For the second year in a row, it's Poe from the movie Kung Fu Panda. There's a lot going on underneath that black and white exterior, Kevin, don't you think?
Well, 16,000 cubic feet of helium went into filling up Poe as he goes down. And it's cool because you hear the folks down in Times Square are chanting Panda,
and look
Panda
at him.
as
He
he goes
is a
by.
happy, happy camper today. We know that his favorite food is noodles, so I think he's a little upset that turkey is going to be the main course today. But he still, despite that,
42 feet tall, 46 feet long, 34 feet wide.
Unbelievable. Now, he comes from the 2008 film Kung Fu Panda, where he was voiced by actor and comedian Jack Black, who's so funny with
he was
playing
so
that
funny.
character. Yeah.
And Jack Black loves playing that character.
An unbelievable fact, too, Kung Fu Panda 2 was released this year, and it made more than $660 million worldwide. So he really is a worldwide celebrity, and we appreciate him spending some time with us here in Times Square.
And you can see he's just passing our location at the Hard Rock Cafe as he floats through Times Square. All the handlers and the 2 cars holding him down, and Poe is just cool.
Okay,
I got to tell you that. Poe is just cool.
Let's talk about food, because that's my favorite subject of the day. Home-baked goodness.
DreamWorks Animation's Kung Fu Panda is making its second high-kicking visit to the Macy's parade. A half-mile of fabric and 17 gallons of paint can do wonders for a big panda balloon. The #1 animated movie of 2011, Kung Fu Panda 2, starring Poe, will be available on DVD this December.
If that's not enough, there's more pandemonium coming your way. Busy Panda will be leading the charge this coming weekend with brand new episodes of the all-new DreamWorks animation TV series Kung Fu Panda, Legends of Awesomeness. From Indiana.
And so much going on as the floats and the different
Oh my goodness,
parades.
is that
and how
Julius?
about that?
Please tell me that's Julius.
That is Julius the monkey wearing his jetpack on his back, of course, created by Paul Frank, measuring 41 feet tall, 65 feet long, and 39 feet wide.
And he was created by Paul Frank. Paul was influenced by the famous sock monkey when he designed Julius. He first made Julius for an old girlfriend.
An old girlfriend, you know, so it didn't work out.
I guess love inspires all. Didn't work out. Now he's doing just fine because Brand Week magazine recognized the company in 2001 as marketers of the next generation. The Paul Frank brand appears in such films as Superbad, Knocked Up, Austin Powers, American Pie, and Charlie's Angels. They've designed guitar straps for bands like the White Stripes, Weezer, and the Foo Fighters, among others. Has his hand in everything, involved with various kind of giving back endeavors that directly benefit children. So that's wonderful that he has so much success but also gives back.
No, it is awesome, and you see that, and I can't tell you how impressive the floats are as they get near us and as they come down the street.
Now from the world of Paul Frank, here comes Julius, everyone's best friend. At over 40 feet tall, Julius is making his Macy's Parade debut, powered by his double thruster jetpack, which equals the size of 2 school buses.
With a lovable 19-foot wide smile, Julius brings fun, fashion, and awesomeness to people everywhere from Broadway to Beijing.
Julius got pumped up to take off this morning by listening to the Paul Frank Academy of Awesome album, featuring exciting new artists and songs the whole family can rock out to.
Coming up, the Snoopy balloon, the legendary Neil Diamond, and the parade salutes America when the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade continues live on NBC.